It's me again, hello. So thank you, Lisa, for this very warm welcome. I wished I could be as cool as you and Enno and as funny. And I'm not a professional speaker, for those who know me. But here I am to give you also some few very warm welcoming words from Brussels. So, dear member of the Estonian Parliament, who just spoke before me, dear Ave Bremse, and dear representatives of the Estonian Ministry of Agriculture, dear moderators Lisa and Enno, and dear people and co-workers from the national rural networks of the countries who initiated this Nordic-Baltic Leader Cooperation Award. So apart from Ave and her team, especially Juha Matti and Hans Olof from Finland and Sweden, respectively, with their colleagues, and the other colleagues from Latvia, Lithuania, Denmark and Poland, very warm welcome and congratulations from the Commission, from Brussels, for this initiative. Then also again a warm welcome to my friend Jean-Michel, who was the strongest leader ally I had in the Commission over all these years and from whom I learned really a lot, also on transnational cooperation. And dear nominees of this award, you are in the center of attention tonight. Also, of course, my welcome to the other guests of this evening. I think for me, as coming from the European level, it's probably also my role to very warmly welcome. I like this, you say this in Estonian, in Finland, a very warm welcome. I really like this. I would like to very warmly welcome the representatives of the local action groups from the other countries outside of these organizers, because they are a few, and especially here maybe from the two countries I come from, because I come from two countries. So first, there's Achim Kistner from the beautiful Hunsrück region in western Germany. Achim, please stand up and please give him a warm welcome, as well as his colleague. And I think there's also a gentleman from Saxony, from the beekeeping project. So please, a warm applause to them. Thank you. And then from the very far, far southwest of Europe, the southwest corner of Europe, from a region in the middle, in the center of Portugal, the region of the Templar Knights, Mr. Jorge Rodrigues, ladies and gentlemen. Jorge, please stand up. He made it all the way from Portugal. I know there are also participants from other countries, which I wouldn't want to leave out. Maybe from the UK, the participants from the UK, please stand up. There is someone, several. I know that there's also someone from Austria. Is there someone from Austria here? Yes, please, the gentleman. And then I think we have some participants from France, La France. Where are they? Bienvenue. So I think this was very important. It took me some time now. Maybe my speech should now be over, but okay. Well, I'm very honored to be invited here for the welcoming words from the Commission's perspective. If I would have refused to come here today, I think Ave would have made sure that I would never set a foot again in Estonia. And I didn't want to risk that. So I have too much respect, I think, also for the Estonian people. So that's why I came. No, it's a joke, of course. I love to come to Estonia, and I hope it's not my last time. Then I would very quickly like to give you my personal opinion on this fantastic initiative. The European Network of Rural Development has, of course, also promoted transnational cooperation throughout Europe with all kinds of activities and tools, and with some big events in Brussels. Some of you have been there. Yes, well, the Commission cares about LEADER, transnational cooperation. It sees it as the cherry on the top of the cake, of the LEADER cake. But of course, we can produce a lot of loud music in Brussels, but in the end, it's you, the people in the lags in the member states, that have to dance to this music and to shape this music and to change it in order to make it more danceable. So this is very important. Then to come to Nordic-Baltic cooperation, I think this has long traditions in LEADER, I remember the famous Swedish-Finnish ferry seminars in Leader Plus. I attended such a seminar organized by the former Swedish and the Finnish Leader Plus networks. A seminar which was organized on a ferry that was traveling one day from Stockholm to Turku. This was with Hans Olof and with Eero Uusitalo at the time. And I was not yet working for the Commission. So I found this a very, very innovative initiative. We had good discussions, we had a good laugh, and we did not only discuss about LEADER, but also about history and the relationships between the two countries, which was very important. And at the same time, we were floating through the Åland archipelago. So I can only say this kind of seminars, more on a macro-regional level, and especially this ferry seminar, was also a very good initiative. I even remember that in this closed atmosphere, we felt so safe. No one was like watching us, and so that we made a lot of jokes about the Commission also at the time. Jean-Michel, I never told you that, but it was a lot of fun. And for me, it was the introduction into the Nordic-Baltic leader cooperation relationships. I'm telling you the story because I'm convinced that these types of initiatives are most effective when they are organized on this level and not on, let's say, the Brussels level where everyone's invited and then no one has a real say on this. So let me also give another example of such a dynamic that a more targeted and self-organized initiative can produce. It's the LINK initiative. Many of you know it and have been to the LINK events, where also the Estonian and the Finnish network were very much involved. I participated for the first time to a LINK event this year in Finland, and I have to say I was very impressed. I know that Estonians have also been fabulous hosts the year before, because LINK is truly bottom-up, and it lives from the ideas of those who want to actively participate in it, and not of something which is like imposed top-down, yes, you have to cooperate. It is mainly about the transfer of knowledge, and at the same time, it promotes transnational cooperation. So for me, it's an ideal model to bring transnational cooperation ahead. So then, because Hans Olof this morning, he mentioned also his dream about this sailing boat, and which could be a nice cooperation project in the end. And at this LINK event, there was a group of Estonian lag managers on motorbikes, and when we had these field visits, they were driving behind our bus, in front of our bus, and you had this feeling that these Estonian lag managers came to Finland to find out about Finnish leader and local development. And what came into my mind there was that this kind of, there are probably other lag managers around Europe who also drive motorbikes, and we could really start an interesting transnational cooperation project out of that truly comes from the people. So this cooperation event here, organized by networks, is maybe not that bottom-up as the initiatives I mentioned, but it goes into the same direction. But you have to believe in the power of transnational cooperation in order to agree that such a kind of award that we are celebrating tonight has an added value for the rural areas in Europe. And that's not everywhere the case, not even in Brussels, I would say. And here I would like to congratulate all the civil servants of the ministries of the Nordic countries who, for the fact that they are less picky on this issue and that they believe in this and that they support their national networks in these initiatives. I remember, for example, that the Austrian initiators of LINK really had to fight to get this initiative on the road, as some of their civil servants believed that this was only about tourism for the lag people and about having fun. But yes, transnational events have to be fun, and there has to be a fun element. Ladies and gentlemen, I already said it this morning in the conference, we have to set the scene for transnational cooperation in the new legal proposal for 2014 to 20. And there, on the Commission level, we have tried to create a little bit of pressure in the legislation as regards the harmonization of procedures and rules. The ENRD and the national rural networks will play a crucial role in promoting and facilitating TNC in the new period, that's for sure. More than before, I think. And hopefully there will be some continuity also in what was achieved, so that the people working in the networks will be the same and the experience will be used. I don't mean that there shouldn't be new people, but I think continuity is important. The same goes, of course, for the lags. I'm very curious to see who will win tonight in the different categories. There's no doubt that all selected projects, I've now seen some of them today, merit to be here. The award, I think, is a huge success. If you see this brochure, it's, Ave, thank you very much. It's a very nice product, and you should send it everywhere around Europe, to Romania and to Cyprus, and everyone should see what this is about. And yes, I also remember that you told me earlier this year that you were even yourself surprised about the number of applications you had, but there you can really see that people working in transnational projects, they need more publicity for their projects. It's very important. So I also hope that this will be again organized in the next period, this award, and I wish all the best to everyone, and of course an evening with lots of fun. Unfortunately, I cannot stay for the field visits tomorrow. It's really a pity. So I already say bye-bye to some of you now. Yes, but one thing I would like to say, in the same way as the Member of Parliament said, maybe a bit different: long live leader.